and welcome to the second installment of Cooking with Vangoro.
Babe.
Yeah.
This is our first installment. This is our first video.
First installment of Cooking with Vangoro. I am your host, you guessed it, Vangoro. And you may be asking yourself, Vangoro, what are you going to be cooking today? Good thing you asked. We're going to be cooking something that has been a huge hit through my ancestry, from my relatives. It's been passed down from generation to generation, this recipe, and it is very special. You all are in for a huge surprise. If you want to come over here, take a look at what we're going to be making today. We are making, you guessed it, bam, we got the peanut butter and the jelly, aka jam, aka preserves, all right? So, first things first, you want to make sure you got a nice little, setup space to work with, okay? We don't use this type of, fuck that shit, right? Bam, 12 grain, whole grain bread, yo. Not 13 grains, not 11 grains, 12. It's very important, very imperative you get 12 grains, okay? Very healthy. Skippy peanut butter, creamy. Sometimes I go for the crunchy and everything, but creamy is very nice. This one is very special. We got the roasted honey nut addition, adds that nice fancy honey nut roasted taste. And then we're just using, strawberry preserves, Okay, first things first, normally a lot of people, they'll teach you if you go to culinary school that you gotta wash your hands and stuff. For this recipe to be effective, you don't wash your hands. We like to get that dirty residue up on whatever we're making, okay? So we're not gonna be washing our hands today. So if you wanna take it over this way, first step for making this is you're gonna wanna grab a spoon. There's often a huge debate on what to use first. Do you use, the peanut butter first, or do you use the jelly first? Some people like to use the jelly first, but I personally don't like that, because then the jelly gets put into the peanut butter and then it can go bad. But if the peanut butter's in the jelly, that's okay, because this goes in the refrigerator and, things get preserved. You feel me? All right, so I'm gonna go with the peanut butter first. We're gonna go ahead and open up this bad boy right here. We gotta check the expiration date, make sure it's okay to use. This says best if used by December of 1915. That was like 101 years ago, but I guess we're still gonna use it because the production cost, we didn't really get much funding for this video, so you gotta make do with what you got, okay? You catching this? You catching this? Bam, we got a glob of peanut butter. Just gonna slap it on real nice and gently, okay? Real nice and gently, just like that. Make sure you got your entire palm of your dirty hand touching the bread, so whoever you're serving this to is gonna get that nice dirty residue taste, which is what we're aiming for here, okay? We wanna really, slobber it on there. All right, bam, we got the peanut butter slapped on right there, okay? Now, you guessed it. Ooh, so we got, 101-year-old peanut butter, but this, you can tell, is brand new. It's been preserved. That cap pop, I like that. That's when you got some good jelly or strawberry preserves up in the building. So, as you can see, there is some peanut butter on this spoon still, but, since this is gonna be going into the refrigerator, it's all good, okay? So we just slob it on right there. Again, with the hand technique, getting your dirty hand all over that slice of bread. Very important for the flavor, the texture, all right? Bam, just like that. Put that there for right now. This next step is very, very important, okay? So make sure you're paying attention. Are you paying attention right now? Okay, come on right over here, check this out. I feel like an architect building a building right now, gotta put it on there very gently, like you're tucking it in almost. You're tucking in that peanut butter to bed right now. Bam! Just like that, all right? You think we're finished? You think we're finished? Nah, we're not done. Not even close, okay, my friends? Secret ingredient time. Bringing the camera up towards my face. Secret ingredient time, okay? Bam, you guessed it. Some Jim Beam bourbon. This is what we do. Vangoro's peanut butter and jelly. Now keep in mind, I've been eating these since about the age of 3. This is what my parents used to make for me. We like to pour a little bit of bourbon onto our beautifully tucked in Vangoro PB&J. All right, you can see we already put a little bit on there. We gotta, you know, soak it, let it marinate a little bit for about 5 minutes now. In this time you can clean up, but since I'm a lazy motherfucker, I'm just gonna leave shit out until I finish eating. All right, so this PB&J Vangoro styled sandwich has been marinating with the bourbon for about 5 minutes now. What you're gonna do now, moment of truth, my friends. Did we make this peanut butter and jelly to perfection? We're about to find out. We're gonna do a taste test right now. Cheers, my friends. Thank you all so much for watching this edition of Cooking with Vangoro. I hope, you know, you make these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the ones you love. If you have any suggestions for what you would like to see next on Cooking with Vangoro, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'm your host, Vangoro. Thank you so much for watching and subscribe for more.